Okay, everybody, this is what I was talking about this morning and at noon. I'm going to do an overhead video of some ESEE knives that I have. I've shown this before a while back, but I had to change out a belt loop on one because I used the heck out of these at work. So I thought I'd show them again. These are just modifications I did on the sheaths and modifications I did on the scales. But I'm going to set up the camera and we'll take a look at it. These are ESEE fixed blade knives. Okay guys, these are some ESEE fixed blade knives that I have, and I had modified the sheaths way back. I've done a video on them before, but today I had to replace the strap on this one right here, so I decided I'd go ahead and pull these out and show you guys. I used them quite a bit at my work, and I don't have any. I think this is about it on fixed blades from ESEE. This is all I own from them, but this is the ESEE 6. I always add the S on it because that's the way it is, like in the catalog when you order on a website. But this is the ESEE 6, and the S is serrations. I always like the partial serrations. Now the scales here, they have my Carter scales, and I did the treading on it. Okay, it gives it a better grip. Feels great in the hand. You can see where I've used this a little bit. I've also thrown this big baby. But here I want to talk about the sheath here. This is their sheath. And actually, hold on a minute. I'm sorry about that. Actually, this is the sheath that came with it. See there? And it had the clip. So this black sheath, which is the same thing, the black sheath I got at Ace Hardware was sitting there by itself on the shelf, and it was like $5. They had a little sticker on it, it was like $5. That's all they had. And I took it. Shoot. Of course I took it. So when I got it home, I got to thinking, what can I use this sheath for? And I'll be darned if it wasn't the sheath I wanted on this in the first place. There's your metal clips. Okay, what I did, you can get these bags on Amazon, and these are ESEE bags. They have this medium size, and they have a longer size. And I prefer the medium. And I put this on probably 4 other knives, different brands. It fits. It comes with the screws. That's what's nice about this bag. It's USA made. It comes with the screws, and just mounts right back here. Okay, and down here, see, this is part of the pouch, and it mounts right here. It makes a really secure fit. Now this one, I'll be taking this out. I always say I am. They come with little tins, and inside this tin, when you get it, will be the screws for the pouch, you know, stuff like that. But you can use this tin for odds and ends and just slip it in there. What I did on my other knives, different brands, the pouch, I put multiplier tools, and another one I used fire starting type things. But yeah, really good deal on these. They come in different colors. Check it out on Amazon. That's that pouch. I think I called it it's ESEE sheath pouch, something like that. Okay, that's the ESEE 6, and that's the pouch. Now this one is the one I repaired today. You can see I've used the hell out of this. Okay, I changed out the strap. The other one was so worn out, and that's just from using this thing. Check it out. I use this at work quite a bit. The ESEE 4. Being that I worked on the beach, the salt water, salt air, chemicals, you can see where rust was a constant factor. In fact, I did the treading on these, my Carter scales, and actually, yeah, this was already, no, I put black micarta scales on this. This was actually an OD green, I believe. So I did my own scales on this. They came out really good. But you can see the rust. When I took these scales off to replace it, underneath here, just unbelievable. So a maintenance tip for this 1095 carbon steel, if you're out working like I was, Need to keep them oiled. Maybe take this apart once in a while. But yeah, now it's got a really nice sheath on there. That's leather. This is nylon. And there you go. So that's that one. That's the ESEE 4. This one. Now this one had a clip. And I ordered this Molly compatible sheath separate. I ordered it from the ESEE site too. It's made in USA. I wanted to give it a try. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it or not. I do. I've been doing work on my house this summer, and I've carried this around quite a bit, and see how that fits on my belt really nice. I like how it attaches to the sheath itself. So now I don't have that clip, the metal clip that came with it, which kept this up high on my side. I couldn't stand that. So this kind of lowers it down. You see what I mean? And this is the ESEE 3. Now, I've only started using this around the house. As you can see, I haven't used it a whole bunch, but you can see the difference. It's not exposed so much to the salt, water, sand, and everything. And yes, as you notice, all of them are serrations. At my work, I needed that to cut roots, rope, and stuff like that. It's saved on the blade. The blade can cut it. Just serrations is kind of like a little saw. You know what I mean? And then I took my ESEE Izula, and I did a leather sandwich on it, just like I did a leather sandwich on that one. I forgot to tell you that. I did a leather sandwich on the sheath. Just taking leather, doing new eyelets. It just quiets it down. And as you can see, it really held up really well. I forgot to go back to that. Okay, the Izula was the molded sheath. And I always front pocket carry. I never used a clip on it. Front pocket carry. You can neck carry this as a neck knife. But I did the leather because that just slides in my pocket. Super nice. Nice and smooth. And in my pocket, just pop it out like that. And I used to use this all the time at work. This was more used like for box cutting and stuff like that. And again, I did my treading. I know it looks like I got carried away with it, but it really adds a little extra to the grip. And that's the Izula. And that's a leather sandwich on that one right there. So this, you can see this makes it nice, smooth, and quiet. Front pocket carry. Very cool. So there you go. These are my ESEE fixed blade knives. And this is the modified sheaths I did for them. And I just wanted to share with you. Y'all take care.